Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Jacksonville. And look at this. Right away, a loose football. So a teammate picking him up there, that was nearly disaster.
And the way that you coach these things, you want to make sure you have eyes towards the return guy because you want to make sure that the catch is secured. A lot of teams do that. They have at least one guy. Okay, you're responsible for making sure he secures the catch. He's not always the one that makes the recovery, but he can always sound out the alarm. Hey, ball's on the ground. We've got to get it back.
First down, they run again. Here's Montgomery. And he'll grab a gain of 5 out of this up to the 41-yard line. Here's a 2nd and 5. They'll keep pounding here with Montgomery. They'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 11 yards there and a Lion first down.
They did tell us they wanted to establish the ground game early, didn't they?
They did, in a small sample size that we've seen so far, but pretty good return.
Yeah, you got to like that. They've strung together a couple of first downs, established what they wanted, the running game. And guess what? They also got their lead guy running it pretty well, too.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on 1st and 10. Now a give running right is Montgomery. And this time the yards won't come so easy as they'll in fact tackle him behind the line. Back to throw. Goff. Blitz coming and down he goes. So now following the sack, Goff and the Lions needing to come up with something here on 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, his first throw of the game going to be intercepted. Picked up by Foyesade American. And the Jags are going to take over here up near the 40. Lawrence bringing the Jaguars up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now ETN to start the drive. And he'll be brought down just shy of midfield at the 49-yard line. Good position to be in here, 2nd and inches. Now Lawrence to throw. Rolling to his left. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on 1st down. Play action. It's Lawrence. That's caught by his tight end, Evan Ingram. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. They go play action now. Lawrence. And this one too low.
And their back's up against the wall a little bit, and they come through by forcing an incompletion. Now they've got to continue to ratchet up the intensity a couple more times and get off the field before giving up any more yardage.
Being chased out left. And he will get this into the end zone for a Jaguar touchdown. Trevor Lawrence, a 22-yard scamper. And the Jaguars get the upper hand as they're on the board first here this afternoon. And that is going to be caught. And it moves the lead to 8-0. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Open man downfield is Reynolds. Loose inside the 30. Inside the 10. A big play there on the catch and run. 85 yards. And now the Jags defense deciding to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Well, that didn't take long. One play, and we're already looking at a 1st and goal situation. Gibbs. Diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown. Well, that was a quick drive. The passing game set it up, and then the running game finishes it off.
And how about how few plays it was to get it done, but they threw it downfield and then pounded it into the end zone. And as a former defender, I can tell you, it hurts just a little bit more when they run it into the end zone instead of throwing it.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And this is now a one-point game. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. Now Jamal Agnew from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time. Rifles one, and that's going to be intercepted. Chauncey Gardner-Johnson with a pick. And he is going to bring this back inside the 20 to the 18-yard line. And they'll take possession already in the red zone and in a great spot to add points to the scoreboard.
And, Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They think they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there, got a nice interception, and set up their offense in great shape.
On second down, here's Goff. He gets this out wide to Gibbs. Touchdown! Jahmyr Gibbs. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Lions have taken the lead. Well, he is putting in a great all-around game, Charles. He already ran one in for a score, and now they utilize him in the passing game.
And they put a lot of pressure on a defensive coordinator and a defense, don't they? Because they're used to him as a runner. But it turns out he's just as dangerous as some of those receivers, and he showed it right there. You don't pay enough attention to him defensively, he makes you pay.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes this a 14-8 ball game. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And in hindsight, probably should have taken a knee as he only gets this out to the 16-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember, last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football, and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. Lawrence. That's complete to Travis Etienne out of the backfield. And he works it past the 30, almost to the 25. They go play action with Lawrence. Escaping the pressure right. Completes it to, and now look at this. Big gain, but a fumble. And one of the and a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Well, my friend, this has certainly been a comedy of errors here in the first quarter. Neither side able to really hang on to the ball.
Yeah, now I'm just curious to see which team can adjust, because both have made their mistakes, as you said.
Yeah, and whoever can do that can seize firm control of this game, something they haven't done with the ball so far.
And he'll be tackled at the 23 after a gain of 3. And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here. He moved from your former position senior year, strong safety.
Yeah, sometimes they get you up near the line of scrimmage, or you're trying to time up a blitz. You've got to get it right, otherwise that flag comes out and you just cost your team some yardage.
They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that tough rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. On 3rd and short, going with their tight end. And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. Now Goff. Over the middle, and it's incomplete.
Yes, sir. How about an attaboy there on first down? Got his hand in and knocked it away.
Now a 2nd and 10. Goff. That's caught. It's Sam Laporta. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. On first down, Goff. Buying time to his left. The ball comes out, but this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. Give him 10 that time, escaping the danger, running with it, and picking up a first down. Play action. It's Goff. A hit as he throws there, incomplete.
Offense was moving it a little bit, had them back on their heels, but they were in a brief pause by forcing the incompletion. That gives them a quick chance to regroup and try and mount a stand before they're backed up even further.
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well.
Anytime they think they've got him open beyond the markers, you know they're going to throw it his way. And that's not going to change even after that incompletion was forced.
Throwing on third, Goff. Setting up the screen, this is Gibbs. And he is stopped just short on third down. Got 9 yards, but needed 10. Would have been right at about a 52-yard field goal try, but no, they are going to go for this thing on fourth down. Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. From the red zone now, Goff. And he's got it. And in for the Lions, touchdown. Jamison Williams hauling that one in from Jared Goff. And the Lions are able to stretch out their lead. That's one of those long drives where not only do you score, but you really tire out the defense too.
That's a great point, because now they've been on the field for a long time. Them going to the bench, trying to make adjustments, trying to figure things out, but they'll do so fatigued.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes it 21-8. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. Last time out, remember, they fumbled the football. That led to the touchdown. And, Charles, they were in the red zone, so that's a backbreaker. They've got to try to pick up the pieces here on this drive.
Yeah, and I actually started to do the math here, so be patient with me. 12-point swing is the way I calculate it, because not only did they drop the ball in the red zone, they watched the opponent score a touchdown right after that. So their goal, have a drive here and try and get some of those points back.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. From the shotgun, Lawrence. And that's complete to Etienne out of the backfield. And they take him down, losing yardage back at the 27. On second down, a run with Etienne. 16 yards that time on the pickup for the Jags on first down. And they'll go again with Etienne. And he's going to get it across the midfield stripe into Lion territory. Second down and a little more than a yard here. Off the play fake. Here's Lawrence. Throw left side is complete on the diving effort. On 1st and 10, it's Etienne. And he's able to motor his way down to the 16-yard line. 52 yards rushing for him now. He's only carried the ball 4 times. So the ball down to the 16 here for 1st and 10. Etienne up the middle. And he'll be taken down at the 2-yard line. 1st and goal, and they got to be thinking a chance to get right back into this football game. Etienne is going backwards as he'll be tackled back at the 4-yard line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Straight ahead, Etienne. And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Jaguars are back within a score. Now a toss going left. And he is going to be stopped short of the goal line. Oh, they'll mark him inside the 1. He just couldn't keep churning those extra few inches. And the 2-point attempt is turned aside. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19.
The Lions take over 1st and 10 at their own 19-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And right now, we've got a little bit of an offensive masterpiece going on both sides, moving the football, scoring points. It's almost like somebody put the defense on rookie mode in this one. I mean, we haven't even left the first half, Charles, and we're certainly on pace for a shootout.
An excellent start for both offenses. The fans have to be enjoying this to seeing all these points go up on the board. As a former defender, you know I'm not enjoying this at all. But right now, both these teams just trading haymakers. Let's see if anyone slips up first. Can anyone counter with a nice little jab and get things going in their direction?
9 yards to pick up there, and it's a 1st down. Now Montgomery running right. And this will wind up a Lions 1st down as he'll get this up to about the 42.
He's brought down at the 42-yard line. Again, 11 on the play.
Goff now looking to throw.
1st down.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit them over the top, unsuccessfully.
And he'll be brought down at the 48-yard line. Here's 3rd and a few inches. They'll run it. Here's Montgomery. And he has the 1st down yardage before they bring him down right at the 45. Goff going to move his guys around a bit. They'll look to throw now on 1st down. They'll roll him out right. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
Nice progress down the field was halted by that incompletion. They could try for some safe yards here to get things moving again, or keep throwing it and pushing it downfield to try and pick up bigger yardage.
2nd and 10. Goff again. Flush to his right. On the run. He'll let this go deep right side. And at the 7-yard line, the catch is made. Now a chance to make that big play really hurt. It's 1st and goal just outside the 5. They'll run with Montgomery. And diving to try to get the 1st down. He's going to be a little bit shy of the marker. The Jaguars now will use the last of their timeouts. And with that, they're now out of timeouts. And still plenty of time remaining here in this 2nd quarter.
4 now. 2 for 1. 2 for 1.
Once more Montgomery, and this time he'll score. Touchdown Lions.
Well, he'd been the workhorse on this drive, and it would have been unfair to bring someone else in to finish the job. So they go back to him again, and he delivers with a touchdown run.
Badgley on for the extra point. He's got it as they double up the lead. This one's now 28-14. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. As this offense comes back out here, Charles, they're trailing in this ball game, and they've been on the sideline for a while. They did score their last time out, but they just had to watch that long, sustained drive, so we'll see if they can shake the rust off.
Yeah, and that's always a question that you have when you have to come off the bench after having sat there for a long time. Are you ready to go? Are you loosened up? But even more so, are you mentally alert and ready to put your best product out there?
A second down pass play there, but it's incomplete.
His back has been a dependable safety valve all game, so he went back to him when his first read was covered. Just unable to connect, so the play results in no gain.
On third down, Lawrence. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
That could be the stop this defense needed to get them back on track. They've been pretty well dissected by the offense here in the first half. After that possession, now they know that they can compete with this offense.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First and 10, and they've got 3 tight ends out there. A jumbo package look. Lawrence will throw. Steps away. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down. Now the Jags are moving quickly in the hurry up. Here's a give to Etienne. And a good run here as he'll rumble all the way down to the 40-yard line. First down now, but that clock rolling. Etienne once more. And he'll follow his blockers there all the way down to the 23-yard line. And Lawrence going to get his guys to go quickly. Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. Oh, it's intercepted. A drive killer there. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And the Lions are going to take over here at their own 22-yard line.
When a team's turned it over 3 times in the first half, we just look at the offense and say, guys, what are you doing? But instead, we really should be looking at the defense. They've created the takeaways. 2 interceptions, 1 caused fumble. They played awfully well swarming to the ball here in the first half.
The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And with a little under a minute to go, still time to try to put a drive together to add to their lead should they so choose. And this one is incomplete.
Well, they certainly did a nice job improvising there, extending the play, hoping someone would come open downfield, but they never did.
To throw on second down is gone. Rolling to his right. And he wants Reynolds way downfield. That's going to be knocked away and incomplete.
And with apologies to Dylan Thomas, apparently they're not going to go gently into the half. They're still out there firing haymakers. They took a chance on a deep ball there, but it winds up incomplete.
On the run, he'll let this go deep right side. Oh, what was he thinking there? It's easily intercepted. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And the Jaguars will have the football as this is taken up past the 30. The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. And with him down 2 scores, you wonder if they might try and put something together, even if it's just to get into field goal range. And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45. The escapability in evidence there is that one good for 15 in the first. Now Lawrence. And the throw left sideline here is caught, but they'll rule it incomplete. Couldn't keep his feet in. Second down. Here's second and 10. Here's Lawrence. And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down. Not wanting to risk another sack, they'll play it safe with a run. And some room to work. And he will finally be wrestled down at the Lions' 32-yard line. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gordon, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. The Jaguars with work to do. They trail here as we are back underway on EA Sports. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And he'll be stopped right around where he would have been had he gone down to a knee, maybe a yard shy of there at the 24. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. And they're down on the scoreboard, sort of a sloppy first half. And Coach Davis, if you were in the locker room, what would the message have been?
I think I'd have to go with something you don't ordinarily go with in the NFL. That's like fire and brimstone. You've got to fire these guys up, make them understand what's...
And now off to the races, down the right side. Look at the big fella.
No, he did not just do that. What the hell?
And the Jaguars come right out of the locker room and score here in the opening minute of the third quarter. Extra point from McManus is good. And they're within 7 now at 28-21. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And ultimately cannot get this out to the 25-yard line as he's dropped at the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. But Charles, they still have the lead despite their defense giving up a touchdown on the previous possession. And even though they have that lead, it feels like a back-and-forth ball game where to try to get momentum back, maybe they need at least 3 here on this drive.
I think you're right about that, Brandon, because your game plan doesn't change. I do believe your urgency does because of the last score that went against your team. So what you want to do now is have your own drive and try and make sure that that momentum stays in your camp.
Open man downfield is Reynolds. And he will step out of bounds all the way down inside the 40. A big play there for Detroit. 41 yards. First down, here's the run with Montgomery. And a solid run down inside the 30. 79 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Back to throw, Goff. That'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And he is out of bounds, but first he gets it inside the 10 to the 7.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
They'll run with Gibbs. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play. And the ball smack dab on the 5-yard line. Here's second and goal. Quick toss by Goff is complete. Touchdown! Jared Goff with his 3rd touchdown pass of the afternoon. And the Lions have taken a 2-touchdown lead now. Circle that drive because that might be one to remember. Well executed to give them a little cushion.
Well, let's take it into the boxing ring. You talk about them commanding it, keeping the fight where they wanted to, whether it was in the center of the ring or putting them on the ropes because it was jab, jab, jab. And finally, the haymaker to put that drive away.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead now up to 14.
35. Jaguars 21. Jack Fox to kick off for the Lions.
Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And they're going to start in a hole as he's brought down at the 11.
In this position, trying to get back into the game, teams are looking for a spark from their special teams. That's not what they got, though. They got a setback, and they have a long field to cover if they want to try and put points on the board.
The Jacksonville offense set to begin their next drive. They did what they had to do to start this third quarter. Went down, got the touchdown, and cut the lead, but the matching touchdown a moment ago, and we're right back where we started at halftime.
Yeah, you're exactly right, partner. They had a little bounce in their step after scoring that first touchdown, but the defense gave one up, and that's the problem right now. Can they get better play from their defense while they continue to score on offense?
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on third down. Throwing there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete.
Looks like another empty possession offensively. And you're at that point in the game where you can't afford too many more of these. So this is going to require some heavy thinking on the sideline to figure out what they can do to crack this defense.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Now Lawrence on first down. He'll get that underneath ETN. And he'll be taken down, but not before he gets into enemy territory. So the ball moves into Lion territory now. Here's 1st and 10 at the 49. And he can't get rid of it. He's taken down. Now following the sack, they'll look to make amends on a 2nd down and 17. Lawrence. He'll find Farrell open left side. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. 3 tight ends in the ball game here on 1st and 10. Now Lawrence to throw. Flushed out right. Completes it to Evan Ingram. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. So they elect to decline it.
And why not? Just go ahead and let the play stand, and they'll take that.
A handoff for ETN. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11. Now Lawrence on the move to his left. And it's caught. Touchdown, Jaguars. Travis Etienne. He scored on the ground and through the air. And the Jaguars have cut it back within a score. McManus's point after is good. And that'll cut the lead down to a touchdown. After the touchdown, here's McManus now to kick it away. And he'll be stopped up at the 25. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. Still enjoying the lead here in the third quarter despite their defense giving up that last touchdown. Now they'll see if they can get the equalizer here on this drive. And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage. They'll fake the give. Now Goff. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And to the 40-yard line, that's where the return stops. We couldn't ask for much more to this point in the second half. A gorgeous day, one-score game. 1st and 10 here. And they'll run here with ETN. And he works his way forward to pick up 4 yards there on 2nd down. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. On 2nd down, here's Lawrence, eluding the pressure right. And his throw's going to be incomplete.
Well, here's a classic second guess. I thought he had a better chance of a positive play if he just ran it himself. The coverage downfield was really good. That one falls incomplete.
Working the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to have the Jags 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. They'll run. It's ETN. And he takes it in. Touchdown, Jacksonville. Travis Etienne taking it in from 24 yards out. And the Jags are an extra point away from evening this one up. Extra point from McManus is good. And that will tie our game here in the 3rd. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. he takes this near the 25. Just a little pass there. Call it the 26. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And their lead has evaporated in this third quarter. It's tied once more as they begin with a 1st and 10. And yet again, Goff is intercepted. And they will set up shop in enemy territory at the 42-yard line.
Let's go.
Now Etienne. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. Another tote for Etienne. And he's got room. And just good downhill running there as he'll take this to the 15-yard line. Boy, 196 yards rushing for him now in the afternoon as he continues to put a hurt on this defense.
And this heads straight to the sideline. I don't think they're going to let him get away with that. Nope, they won't. Here comes the flag.
They lose the yardage, and of course they also lose the down on the grounding call, and it's quickly 2nd and long. Etienne with it. And on this one, he'll get to the 15, right at the 15-yard line. So they'll get a little extra time to come up with his 3rd down play as we've played 3 quarters. This is the National Football League on EA Sports. Back now in Jacksonville. All even as we get ready to start the 4th. So now 3rd and 10. A big play to start the drive, but nothing since. Looking to throw, Lawrence. He's got his running back out of the backfield. And the Jags are going to have 1st and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points. And they'll run with Etienne.
And he's maybe going to get this back to the 4, but that's about all.
Line of scrimmage, again the 4-yard line. 2nd and goal. Once more Etienne. And not a whole lot there as they'll get him down at about the 2. A lot of tired bodies on that field, but this is a big play. 3rd and goal. Here's Lawrence to throw. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down just inside the 5-yard line. A nightmare on 3rd and goal. He's sacked, and multiple players broke through the line to get him. And no movement for the field goal unit to break this tie. They're going to go for this thing. 4th and goal. Here we go. Now they go for it on 4th, but this one is going to wind up incomplete. They had the play call on 4th and goal, but it's dropped in the end zone. And the Lion defense able to come up there with a goal line stand. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. And he bats it away, and it falls down incomplete. 2nd and 10. Up the middle, it's Montgomery. And he'll take this one up to about the 13. The Lions on 3rd down. They've hit 2 for 4 thus far. They need just a yard here. It's 3rd and 1. Going up the gut, Montgomery. And he has the 1st down as he's able to reach the ball forward and get past the line to gain. Oh, he didn't spike it. He faked it. And this is going to be intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Now McManus for the extra point. And they will take a 7-point lead now. So they'll get another shot on offense following that pick 6. And now the kick is away. And his guys will get the football right at the 20-yard line. The Lions offense ready to kick off their next drive. And can they regroup? That's the question. The pick six hurt, no doubt, but this is still a one-score game here in the fourth. And he'll manage to pick up about 4 at second down. Now gone. And oh my goodness, here's a 5th interception. Picked off by Tyson Campbell. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. ETN up the middle. Nothing doing. Barely able to muster a yard to hit the 35. And they're going to speed things up here. Now Lawrence to throw on second down. And down he goes. They sack him back right around the 41-yard line. So now after the sack of Lawrence, the Jags looking at a 3rd and long. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. Well, this is going to depend on the spot, but it's not a very generous one. He looks to be about a yard or so short.
We can make this one pretty simple. Locked up all of his progressions downfield, forced to get it to his running back. But how about the way they ran to the football and knocked him down to force a 4th down?
So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to make it a 2-score game. The kick by McManus is good. And that will extend their lead even further. So that's CD, an important one here in the 4th quarter.
And that importance cannot be overstated. All eyes on both sidelines were staring that one down all the way. The significance is that they made it a 2-score game. Still lots of time left to go, but likely that was their goal at the start of the drive. Get 3 points, make it a 2-score game, and they were able to get it done.
The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. A tougher task for them now. That turnover on their last possession led to the field. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football, and the Jags grab it. And he brings this one back. A fumble return for a Jacksonville score. The defense more than did its job. Now the offense is shoving onto the field as he'll go for 2. They'll try and run it here. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So here's the kickoff now as he'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. Here's Raymond bringing it out. And no alley to be found. The coverage was solid, and he's dropped at the 18. Goff in this Lions offense set for a 1st and 10 at their own 18. Got his man. It's Williams. And he gets it here to right around the 24 before he's out of bounds. Here's 2nd and 4 from the 24. Here's Goff. He'll let this go deep for St. Brown. It's caught inside the 25. Touchdown, Detroit. Amon-Ra St. Brown, 76 yards. And the Lions get a bit closer.
No, we're not cheering. No, we're not rooting, but I am excited about this, and I know you are too. We got a ball game again after that big-time strike.
Big-time strike, and you are right. Don't go anywhere yet. This thing's not done. Goff looking to throw. And they will get back to within 1 score as he is into the end zone, and the lead's cut to 8 here in the 4th. Here are the Lions now as they line up and kick this one away. From his end zone, here comes Agnew. And not a great return here. He'll make it back only to the 10-yard line. Jaguars come to the line to start their next drive. Their lead back down to one score after the touchdown a moment ago. First down's a must on this drive as they start out here 1st and 10.
Clock continuing to run. They'll probably wind this all the way before snapping it on 2nd down. Here's a throw to his running back. It's complete. And he's taken down, but not before he gets this across the 25-yard line.
On 1st and 10, it's Etienne.
And this will be a gain of 5 as he gets it to the 30. Ball on the 30. They'll come up with a 2nd and 5.
And they'll go again with Etienne.
And he's brought down at the 34. Call it a gain of 4. And now they're in the hurry-up.
They'll run with Etienne.
Well, they needed 2. They could only get 1. 4th down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Oh, and now movement and a whistle, and they may have to rethink their plans on 4th down. And here's a big one now. Trying to hold this lead. They're going to go for it here on 4th down.
And they'll try and throw for it with Lawrence.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. So the Lions in possession of the football as we welcome you back.
This is 1st and 10.
They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive.
And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. So an ideal set of circumstances there. They move the chains, and they save that final timeout.
Probably had 60,000 thinking pass right there, including us in the booth.
Yeah, no doubt about it. That was a big call, big guts on that one. And guess what? That run, it'll pay dividends.
St. Brown.
And he's down inside the 5 at the 4 before he's out of bounds. That's what they need right now. Get the 1st down, get out of bounds, stop the clock.
Just playing smart football, understanding the situation, making the plays necessary, and making sure that clock stops at every opportunity.
Oh, and that's going to sabotage their comeback plans. It is intercepted. Picked up by Andre Sisco.
This one home. It's a touchdown. And now onto the field comes the Jags offense. They'll go for 2. They'll try and run it up the middle. And he's going to go down right at the line of scrimmage. The defense left him with nowhere to go. And the try for 2 is denied. So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. His way forward. And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Here's 1st and 10.
In search of redemption from the pick 6. Goff.
That is caught by Laporta.
And they work this well upfield across the 45. They'll fake the handoff. Now Goff. And this is intercepted. And that should do it.
Picked off by Tyson Campbell.
And the Jags are going to get the football here at their own 40-yard line. That one looks like he'll throw here. And the Lions pressure too strong. Down he goes. And the offense moving quickly to the line.
A loss of 5 brings up 2nd and 15 at the 34-yard line.
Flag comes in. This might be a free play. And this one drops incomplete, but I think the defense jumped. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Oh, what a heck of an effort there as he'll make the diving catch. The Jaguars going to go ahead and use their first timeout. That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back after this.
And they'll throw on 1st down with Lawrence. And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Okay, I'm not quite sure how to judge that one. Maybe didn't have enough legs underneath him. Mechanics might have been off. Maybe some fatigue. That one came up short.
Yeah, fourth quarter. Maybe you do start to watch as the arm there, the leg's still there. This has been a tough game. Now on the run, he'll throw it back deep over the middle. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
It's been a nice day for him as a passer and as a runner. One of the few mistakes he's made in this ball game. The wrong choice on that one. That one goes incomplete.
Pass taken in by his big tight end. Now the Jags will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Lawrence going to throw again. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Picked up by Afitu Melifonwu. And they will finally stop him, but a great return. Gets that football all the way down to the 16-yard line. So he picks it in one end zone, brings it all the way down inside the red zone.
And he took a gamble, didn't he, Brandon? I mean, he intercepted that in the end zone. Could have taken a knee there. They get the ball in their own 20. Great job